Every day, praying and hoping for a ceasefire, we refuse to give up hope. With the help of our friends and family in the UK, we try everything we can just to find basic food, water, and necessities. Finally, we find some help through a charity who managed to get us these basic needs. The ceasefire is finally announced. The huge relief, but also waves of uncertainty and anxiety. We can finally take a moment to breathe and then return to our homes despite the destruction. But we also mourn. So many missing family members, killed, still trapped under the rubble. Ramadan approaches. We gather with our family amongst the rubble of our homes, with our remaining family members that survived 14 months of this genocide. With donated money that we received from friends and family from around the world, we managed to buy 2 weeks' worth of essentials for Ramadan. Although resources are so scarce and prices are extortionate, we must also be careful to make this limited money last so that we can continue to survive this genocide, but also one day evacuate to safety. Since the ceasefire began, I hope to return to some sense of normality. I decide to return to teaching. Alongside being a mother, a wife, a daughter, a protector, I finally feel some hope, some happiness despite all the pain, the loss and the destruction. I promote my teaching services and take on some new, amazing students. We also prepare for Eid. I managed to buy my children some new clothes. Nothing special, not the ones I hoped for, but nonetheless something new. Even with the very little that we have, they still manage to smile. Only a few days later, our hopes are once again shattered. Suddenly, bombs are dropped over our heads, bullet holes for our doors and our windows, threatening the lives of my family and my small children, already traumatized. Panic and despair hits. It's the last 10 days of Ramadan, with Eid approaching. This cruel world cannot even spare us a moment to breathe, to live. Surrounded by martyrs, loved ones, neighbours' bodies scattered in the streets. Houses being blown to pieces in the night while families are sleeping, people burnt alive. Messages sent to us by the IOF threatening to bomb our home yet again. Forcing us to leave yet again. We have been displaced so many times, there is nowhere to go, there is nowhere that's safe. Where should we go? We are exhausted, we are helpless. We flee again with our children, running for our lives. We flee to family members' homes already destroyed, barely habitable. We are homeless, helpless, scared, angry. I do not think we will survive again. Today is the worst day of my life.